Hello, my amazing people. How wanna be? Okay, quickly, there's another story that's coming out of the Ooni of Ife's Palace, right, plan? And I'm sure you guys will like this story because these are people who helped in driving away our dear Queen Naomi, thinking that they will have the peace, the all elusive peace that they are looking for. But little did they know that peace is nowhere. Instead, this is just the beginning of more and more trouble that is coming their way. So what we are hearing at this time is that Laide Badmus and Olori Mariam have taken their fight to Ojaja Mall as they fight dirty. Wow, wow. Just not too long ago, a few days ago, we did a report to you guys, telling you guys the fight that happened, that heavy fight that happened at the palace, because Laide Badmus appeared at the palace, after a long time absence. So we reported to you guys then that upon sighting Lady Badmus, Olori Mariam had, charged at her, attacked her. In fact, if not for the palace people, it could have turned to serious fisticuff. Okay, but eventually they were able to, handle the situation. But it was a serious and serious basketballs that happened at that time. And the reason is not far fetched because the Olori Mariam had a report that Ooni of Ife sisters had gone visiting one of the incoming Oloris at Ibadan, and she suspected that that incoming Olori they visited was Laide Badmus. That was the beginning of the whole wahala between both of them. So she attacked her, you know, tried to cause maximum mayhem in the palace, but eventually they separated them. We even heard that she called Ooni of Ife to report the matter, but nothing came out of it. Okay, so and the real reason why these two people are having this problem, like I said before, you guys need to know the history of these two people. The two of them used to be bosom friends, very good friends, who do stuff together. Women thing now, they confide in themselves and blah, blah, blah. This was the kind of friendship both of them enjoyed until we were told that Lady Badmus now asked Miriam to escort her for an event in the palace, in the Ooni of Ife's palace. It was upon that invitation, on that fateful day that we are told that both of them, Ooni of Ife, got attracted to Miriam, and they expectedly exchanged phone numbers, and Ooni of Ife was to later consummate that friendship. And the thing grew and grew to the point that Miriam was eventually married instead of Lady Badmus. So that's betrayal, that high level betrayal is what Lady Badmus could not take. And we are told that since that time she has been planning all manners of plans to either get Olori Mariam out of that place or make Ooni of Ife to marry her. And we are told that the rumor is actually very rife. It's getting thicker and thicker by the day that Badmus, Lady Badmus, could just be one of the incoming Oloris. Like I keep saying, I'm not Ooni of Ife's younger brother or senior brother. I'm not related to him. I don't live around near anywhere close to the palace. So this is what we are hearing. And I felt like since we did a story on this before, we need to bring this back to you. Okay? So since that time, we are made to understand that Olori Mariam, we prefer to see Ooni of Ife marry any other person but Laide Badmus, because Laide Badmus was heard to have told a lot of people that she will not allow Olori Mariam to have peace as long as she has purportedly taken her man away from her. Don't forget, like I reported before, Laide Badmus has been a very, very good friend to the Union of Ife. They've known themselves way back, many years ago. They run a lot of businesses together. It is said that Ooni of Ife, regards Laide Badmus as a very astute entrepreneur, somebody who has a knack for good business, spotting good business and prospecting them and bringing them to fruition, and making them very successful. So this is the kind of person, the kind of friendship that both of them have. and it's always been there. So there has always been that rumor that both of them will get married. They will get married, but it has never happened. And up till now, until recently, that we are hearing that most likely she is going to be one of the lucky new incoming queens. Okay, so this is the foundation of this people. So they said Badmus had gone to the mall to do her shopping because she does regular shopping around Ojaja Mall. And how both of them now met is what we cannot really decipher, at this moment. But stuff happened. Okay, stuff really happened. So so we are now told that this particular confrontation was said to have happened when both sworn enemies, when their paths accidentally crossed again at the Ojaja Mall. Laide Badmus was said, like I said before, she was said to have gone there for shopping, as she normally does, only to unfortunately run into Olori Mariam. And as expected, they both ran amok. Okay, so it was said that both women exchanged very dirty and nasty and very, very disparaging words. It was said to have been a very nasty incident at the Ojaja Mall because eventually, as we are told, it was Ojaja securities who had to work extra hard to separate them from going further to embarrass themselves. Okay, so this is what we are hearing at this time, and I felt like I have to bring this. So you all know why Olori Mariam is taking this thing like do or die, because she doesn't mind having any other any other uh, um, Olori, but not certainly not Laide Badmus. But my real worry in all of this is I don't want to believe this is true, because if this is true, how can Ooni of Ife, our own dear father, our own dear spiritual leader, sanction the marriage to Lady Badmus? The reason why I'm saying this is this: the history of these two people is well known to everyone. So, and not to talk of Ooni of Ife himself, who knows the capacity of the kind of mayhem that can be unleashed in the palace if these two people are brought together in the same place. So he knows this very well, because he knows these two people more than us. So I don't want to believe that truly he wants to bring in Lady Badmore. But if this story we are hearing, because the rumor has been so heavy all over the place, but so if this rumor is actually true, then this is a recipe for serious disaster. I can assure you this. So this is what we heard at this time. And we said, well, we've heard it, we have to bring it here. So my joy now is that our very own dear uh, Queen Naomi is already out of the equation here, because I can't imagine her, with her gentility, her humility, being in this sort of toxic environment. Nobody will wish that for someone as special as Queen Naomi. So I'm so grateful to God that she has completely disentangled herself from this quagmire that is going on all over the place. Okay, so this is what we had at this time. And I said, well, I have to bring it here. So for those of you who have listened to this, I want to say, kindly leave your comments. We want to hear what you feel about this story. I'll see you soon again. Thank you. Bye bye.